Jack climbed to the roof of the airport entrance surveillance room and used a pocket knife to cut the security camera wiring. When the guards noticed the monitors had suddenly gone dark, they assumed it was a technical glitch and rushed outside to check. With the guards out of the way, Jack lifted the entrance barrier and let his accomplice quietly drive the car into the airport, all without making a sound. The reason they went through all this trouble was simple. There was a body hidden in the trunk. To cover their tracks, Anna wiped down every surface on the car that could hold a fingerprint, then pulled out a knife to remove the license plate and took it with her. Meanwhile, the security guard was still up on the roof checking the wiring. Anna slipped away without a trace. With everything taken care of, the two headed to a nearby hotel to rest for the night. But fearing they might have a hitman on their tail, Jack wasn't taking any chances. After entering the room, he carefully wedged toothpicks into the gaps around the door and shoved a chair up against it for good measure. Just as Jack was pulling the curtains shut, a Secret Service informant called with news. They turned up some leads on the victim. After hearing the details, the two agreed to follow up on the leads first thing in the morning. Jack hung up and headed to the bathroom to get cleaned up, but midway through his shower, Anna suddenly walked in. The two ended up sharing a wonderful night together. Come morning, though, Anna made one thing clear. Whatever happened last night wasn't going to get in the way of the investigation today. They followed the leads to a house, where the woman of the house welcomed them warmly. What struck them as odd, however, was her reaction to the news of her husband's death. She was eerily calm. She said flatly that she'd seen it coming. She then led them out to the garage, where several air conditioner boxes her husband had brought home sat stacked up. Jack took one look and immediately realized the boxes were a perfect fit for stashing counterfeit bills. Right at that moment, his phone rang. It was the detective, calling to report that a burned-out SUV had been found on the outskirts of town, likely connected to a badly charred body. Jack rushed to the scene and found things were even worse than expected. The license plates had been removed, the vehicle was severely damaged, and the VIN was nearly impossible to make out. Just as the detective was ready to write the SUV off as a dead end, Jack mixed up a makeshift metal cleaner using ketchup and salt, gave the area a gentle scrub, and watched as a clear VIN emerged from the scorched metal. The detective ran the number through the FBI, and an agent quickly traced it back to the renter, a man named Ron, who was holed up at a motel about 25 miles outside of town. Jack and Anna wasted no time heading his way. What they didn't know was that danger was closing in on them fast.